Hello everybody, G.reviewz here, and it's that time of whatever that I decide that I'm bored enough to talk about my entire vinyl collection. And yes, I don't just mean gorilla stuff. I have a drink here because it's going to be quite a lengthy video. Oh, I don't just mean my gorilla stuff. I mean everything I have. I didn't plan any of this video. Do I have a plan? Any of them? Yes, I mean everything. Every vinyl I've basically gotten my grubby hands on. So, let's start, shall we? Sorry this is going to be so long, but I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all stick throughout the whole thing, although I won't blame you if you want to skip. So, let's start off small with some of my smaller vinyls that I have. You will see a running theme through this that most of my vinyls are obviously gorillas. If you're new to my channel, I basically look at a lot of gorilla stuff. Anything and everything gorillas I can get my hands on, basically. So yes, starting off, we have the 45s for the Gorillaz, the latest Gorillaz album, Cracker Island, and these are absolutely amazing. They're all separately coloured, and they all have image, pardon me, they all have an image printed on the back, and of course a label on the front saying what song it is, who's featured on the track alongside Gorillaz, etc, etc. I'm sure you know the vinyl jargon at this point. And of course you get a print with it, and on the back of the print is all the songs with all of the credits, who did all the mixing, all the writing, who sung it, who did combustion, who did percussion and such, which, to be honest, I have slowly been starting to gain like a respect for that. I really like seeing that. I don't know why, I just do. So let's make sure this is put in the right way. So yes, that was the Cracker Island 45s or 7-inch vinyl box set. Now in this one, I have the ones that came with, I don't need that bit. I have the 7-inch vinyls that came with the Song Machine box set, and I also have the 7-inch Cracker Island vinyl with alternate art on it that came with the Cracker Island box set. So to get this one out of the way, it's essentially the same thing, although the cover art is completely different, same as the back as well as the colour overall. And on this one it is just your standard black vinyl, nice pink label, but on the back, if you can see, yeah, you can kind of see there, it's got the Choose Pazuzu logo all over it, which is really cool. And now for the Song Machine vinyls, or the 7-inch or 45s. So here they are, again, all individually coloured vinyls, and that also goes on to the vinyls themselves, all individually coloured, as well as all individually see-through, which is really cool. They kind of look like boiled sweets. And you've got side 1, which is the song itself, and then side 2, which is the instrumental for the songs. So If you wanted to listen to the music without all of the vocals, then you can do so with these. Only problem is you cannot get them separately, and they are inside quite an expensive box set. I can understand why that would put some people off. And they also do not have any art on the back of them, much like the Cracker Island ones. But the sleeves themselves do sometimes contain cool little bits of artwork on them and such, as well as a nice, there we go, Kong Studios logo, which I believe they also did a run of jumpers with the Kong Studios logo on. Actually, I think it was it was like jumpers and shirts and stuff. I'm not sure if you can still get them. If you can, I might pick some up, I'm not sure. But this video is less about just Gorillaz and more about my actual vinyl collection. As a whole, let's take a swig. It's very warm today. Why aren't you drinking popper fluids instead of Coke? It's not Coke, it's Pepsi. That's my retort. So, moving on. We have my standard vinyl collection, which is Gorillaz self-titled. It's a nice gatefold vinyl with all this artwork on the inside. Amazingly arty sleeves. And then moving on to the inside, just plain black vinyls with the stickers in the middle. If you haven't heard of Gorillaz, this is a good starting point to kick off on, because it's basically their first album. Next up, Demon Days. Essentially the same thing. Gatefold vinyl with a lot of really nice art. A lot of the art you'll find on this is from singles that you can buy separately on CDs and vinyl. So that one's the Feel Good Inc. single. That one's for the Dirty Harry. Well, I get that's an alternate one for Dirty Harry. I apologise. That one's for Dare, Kids with Guns, etc. Moving on to the back, nice bit of artwork. Obviously, the set list for the songs. And as we go onto the inner sleeves, some more artwork of characters as well as standard black vinyl. You obviously can pick up other colours of this, but I just was a bit late to the party on that. So next up, oh itchy ear. So next up is Plastic Beach. This was the first vinyl I got because it was the only one the shop had in at the time, and it's very tatty because I used it a lot. So I may buy a fresh copy, but it's basically the same thing. Art on the back with a nice set list, art on the front, art on the inside with credits, and then black vinyl. I'd show the inner sleeves, but again, they are a bit tatty. So at some point I shall be just putting this vinyl in a box and just getting a new one. Not that I'm getting rid of that one before anybody starts screaming at me. That will be kept safe in a box. Next up is Humans. Really like the artwork. Really like the artwork on this one. It's a bit more realistic than usual Gorillaz art. It's a bit more plain and simple as well. You've got the set list at the bottom. Moving on to the inside, you've got more amazing Gorillaz art, songs and such on the back, and then just a standard black vinyl. Ooh, why did you do that? Another thing I also do, I don't know why, the stickers you sometimes get when they're wrapped in that shrink wrap or whatever, I've always started stuck. It's this. We started sticking them on the vinyl sleeves. So the now. Basically, again, same thing. Artwork on the front, artwork on the back. Usual sleeve stuff. Artwork on the front. Set list on the back in a nice sort of circle shape. Standard black vinyl. And then we have the first of many Song Machine vinyls. So here's the standard one. Art on the front, art on the back. Art on the inner sleeve, which wraps around to the back with a nice song list on there, and obviously the credits. Standard black vinyl. And then a standard version of the most up-to-date Gorillaz album we have, that being Cracker Island. So again, artwork on the front, artwork on the back. And what's really cool about this one is that not only do you get a cool pink vinyl sleeve, standard black vinyl, you also get a double-sided poster with it. So one side with Murdoch and the other side with the gang. And you don't just get the posters buying from Gorillaz' main website, if anyone is wondering. If you have a record shop close by that sells Gorillaz records and you've been thinking of picking this up, you will get the poster inside if you pick it up from a store, as far as I know, because I picked one up from store and it still had the poster inside. Right, so on to deluxe edition versions and such is the like for Gorillaz vinyls. So starting off again at the start, we have the 20th anniversary version of the self-titled Gorillaz album in a nice sort of detective case book thing. So it's got more than just the normal vinyl in it. So you basically have the self-titled album, you have G-sides, you have Like a Come Home, you also have a live recording of, I think it was Live at the Forum from London from 2001, and some unheard Gorillaz sort of demos songs, as well as a case file thing filled to the brim with just sketches and cool little tidbits that you can get along with buying this. So I won't take any of the vinyls out, but they all come in their own respective sleeve. So then there's the first of the Live at the Forum, there's the second, last one, there is the demos, which I actually will take out because the demos vinyl, I love that it comes in this plain sort of papery sleeve. The demos vinyl, while not only having quite a unique looking sticker on the front, also has quite a cool image, sort of laser etched or whatever, onto the back. So just another reason to pick this up, to be honest, if you want to really get into some deep Gorillaz listening with some unheard tracks. Well, I guess technically they're not unheard, seeing as now they've released them technically. And then on the back, you have credits to all of the albums and such there. Again, not cheap. So next up, we have two things. We have the deluxe box set, as well as the well, this is the super deluxe, sorry. This is the deluxe vinyl. It's in different casing, different colour, same artwork on the back. No set listing on the back, sadly, but what you do get on the inside is an insert with all the music on, and on the back, same thing again with all of the credits to whoever worked on the song. You also get some art prints, one standard black vinyl here, a CD, and another standard black vinyl here. This also, I believe, has some unheard songs, like not some unheard songs. Yes, this also has like some extra songs on it that the standard edition vinyl doesn't, hence why there is an extra vinyl at the back. And then pretty much everything in between is just pure artwork and art prints and everything like that. So moving on to the super deluxe box set. Whew, it's getting warm in here. Nice big thick box on this one. Moving on, I'm taking the lid off. I wish there was something underneath there, to be honest. You don't get this one, you don't get this particular vinyl with it. You get this particular vinyl separately. This is the limited edition yellow vinyl, which is basically a variant of the standard black vinyl. The case and everything, the slip sleeve is essentially the same. The only other bit of difference is it's again that same see-through yellow coloured vinyl, which again reminds me of a boiled sweet for some reason. I guess I want to eat the vinyl. And then you also get another copy of the deluxe vinyl with all of the usual stuff in it, all the art prints, etc. The CD, the extra spare vinyl with the extra songs on it. You also get a bunch of art prints, as well as the 45 or 7-inch vinyl singles and a little working music box, which, if I can remember how to do this, an amazing little invention. It's a cool little thing that they didn't really need to include, but I love playing it whenever I take this box off the shelf. It's just so satisfying to hear this little machine. You can take it out of the packaging, just be very careful. But yeah, it's just so nice to hear this little thing go off and how it works and everything, as well as this little bit of blurb on the back, which I'm sorry, but my phone camera won't do justice, so I don't know if you'll be able to pause and read it very well, because YouTube will, of inevitably compress this video to hell and back. But yes, that is what you get in the Super Deluxe vinyl box set, bar the yellow edition vinyl, which is sold separately. I just tend to keep it in there because I like keeping my coloured vinyl safe. I think I just put that in the wrong way around. Oh, this video is going to be a long one. And there we go. Okay, so moving on to yet another deluxe box set, this time for the Now with a nice lenticular image on the front, same artwork as on the back of the vinyl. Lifting the sleeve off, we have the Now vinyl, same basic stuff you get with the standard one, only this one is a very nice vivid shade of blue, which I really like, and it's got a nice pretty picture of Noodle on the back and on the front. As well, in this one you get the standard stuff, you get art prints, some badges, bar, you don't get that badge with it, but you do get those badges with it, on a nice print of 2D pink background. And then you get 2D's journal, which basically have like little notes and song lyrics in, and these are stickers I added myself. We'll put that back safely in there. Put that there. And then we have the Cracker Island Deluxe box set with alternate cover art on the front and a nice sort of black background on the back with songs, as well as the cult logo. So moving on to the inside of it, I have completely forgotten which edition coloured vinyl you get with this. So I'm going to treat these vinyls and the one you actually get with this as separate different vinyls. So here is the pink vinyl. I believe this is the one you get with this box set. So here is the deep pink vinyl. Again, same usual stuff. Here is the HMV exclusive vinyl. To put it simply, HMV is a music / movies and videos and collectibles store that you can basically get like vinyls and such from. This is the limited edition transparent neon pink coloured vinyl. And then we have the Spotify baby pink vinyl. It looks very sort of, there you can kind of see the colour a bit better. It looks very white in the sun. And then on top of that, there is the transparent, the purple vinyl that they did as well. I believe there's also someone pointed out a plum red one on Amazon and such, which I haven't got around to getting yet. but I mainly scrambled to pick up as many pink ones as I could, namely because I like pink, and it's basically the colour of the last cult. You also get some art prints with it, as well as, quite frankly, I've got them upside down, a massive Murdoch poster, which I know is going to make some people absolutely go crazy, and some little art prints. You also get a small CD with this as well, and the alternate Cracker Island 7-inch vinyl is also in this box set as well, just for those curious. So let's set everything back in place, nice and neat, and then let's chuck it out the window. No, people crucify me for that. Anyway, excuse me while I take another swig of dehydrating Pepsi. So, what's next on the list, and what's now on the list, is basically vinyls I picked up that piqued my interest, that I just decided, why not I give this a try, why not I give this a listen, and wow, my god, the artwork on these is absolutely amazing. If you've been following my channel, you probably know which ones I'm talking about. So, to start off with, we have Renaissance by Beyonce. I don't know why I said it like that. I've not listened to this album yet, as you have probably guessed at the moment. I have a shed load of vinyl to get through at this point, and it's only going to get bigger from here. I mainly picked this up again because it looked really cool, and I didn't realise this till I got home, but I don't know what paper was used or what material was used to print this on, but it feels amazing. It feels like proper quality grade, like thick art paper. It's really good, really good quality. So yeah, you get a little photo book, you get, quite frankly, a gigantic poster, which I will not be able to fit on screen because then I would have to adjust where my camera is, and that would mean faffing about. And then two two standard black vinyls, which have ultimately escaped out of the sleeves, and they come in these really nice smelling and really nice deep red, deep maroon, deep red, deep maroon, deep red, deep redoon, deep red, deep maroon. I don't know, you pick the colour. Yeah, they come in these nice deep coloured vinyl slip covers, dust sleeves. I don't really know what you call these, as you can probably guess. But either way, it's actually quite a cool looking vinyl. I actually kind of like it, and I promise I will give it a listen to at some point, even though I really doubt any Beyonce fans are going to find this fucking video. If they do, it'd be a bloody miracle. Oh, they just did it again. So, oh, you have no idea how hot it is here today. It's insanely hot. It's freaking crazy. Next up is the Demon Souls vinyl, which I've already gushed about enough on this channel. Amazing artwork on the front and the back and on the inside. On the inside of this. They've not ruined the artwork by printing all of the songs and credits and such on this slip sleeve. And I believe there's another one. No, just the one. Nice plain white inner sleeve and a absolutely gorgeous gold vinyl. This is really nice. Marbled effect on it. It's gorgeous. I have a couple up close photos of this particular vinyl in my community tab. I've also been listening to this vinyl. It's pretty good from what I've heard so far. I just need to listen to side 2 at some point. Next up, Queen's Gambit in a particularly weird and unorthodox shaped box. The camera should be doing the trickery quite well with the way the box is shaped and presented, and it basically should look like I could stick my hand inside the box because of the illusion, and I've just broke it by doing that. Bit of a different way to open it. It's got a flap on the top, which can get annoying. I'm taking these out. It basically continues the weird motif. Some nice close-up photos of Anya Taylor-Joy, and you get a standard black vinyl. And my favourite thing that they've done with this, a nice creamy white vinyl. So that's cool. And it also goes in depth into how they made the music and stuff like that. It's got little blurbs you can read while you listen to the music. Actually really interesting. And I genuinely hope to get these signed by Anya Taylor-Joy herself at some point. That would actually be cool. My only problem with this is just trying to get the flap to friggin' shut. So yeah, really cool unorthodox box vinyl shape. Kind of cool. The next one is Iron Maiden Made in England 88, which is the live concert which they recorded at Birmingham NEC on the 27th and 28th of November 1988. It is basically a recording of the live concert show onto what I didn't know at the time were picture disc vinyls, because I'm used to seeing picture disc vinyls in those clear plasticky cases, but I'm kind of glad that I took the chance on picking this up, because as usual, as I'm sure many an Iron Maiden fan would agree with me in the comments, the artwork for these is quite frankly fucking amazing. And you get 2 picture disc vinyls with, again, amazing artwork, and then opening it up on the front, in the middle should I say, amazing artwork of Eddie in a battlefield. On the back, photo of the live performance with all of the songs. Just for the sake of it, here's that second picture disc vinyl. So yeah, really cool live album. If you're just getting into Iron Maiden, definitely pick this up, because the audio is really crisp and really clear. You'll not regret it. Oh, it's really insanely hot. I don't know why I chose to do this today, but hey ho. So, moving on, and coming up next, we have the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart vinyl. Really cool artwork on the front 2 sides, well, front and back. Open it up, it's a nice cityscape, and then open it up on the inside, get a nice image of the two Lombaxes, Ratchet and Rivet, which is cool. I really love the artwork on this, and I really want to take a picture of this and try and replicate it on Procreate on my iPad at some point. But I really don't think I have the art skills. Another thing that I didn't know when getting this vinyl, just getting out, is that one of the vinyls is an eye-burningly bright orange. And get this back in safely. The second vinyl is a bit more of a deeper blue compared to my now more lighter blue vinyl colour. Not listened to the whole soundtrack of this, but the little bits that I've heard are really cool. And I've just noticed it's kind of using the Overwatch font, I think. It looks like the Overwatch font. I don't know. But yeah, I've also not played Demon's Souls or Ratchet and Clank, but the music just sounds really cool. Next up, we have Billie Eilish. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Nice spooky picture of Billie herself. A nice plain background with the set list. And it's a gatefold vinyl, but there's nothing in this part. People are going to cringe for me doing that. You only pretty much get one vinyl in this, and it is it's a lighter, creamier golden yellow colour. Kind of looks like a custard cream, but it also has that sort of cool marble mottled effect, or whatever you want to call it. Probably best to call it marble. And on the inside of this, it also has lyrics for all of the songs. And having listened to When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? The song Bad Guy, I didn't realise was sung by Billie Eilish, or made by Billie Eilish. I always heard it on like Kia and Ford car adverts, so I thought it was just like a corporate jingle. Sorry, Billy. Next one, we have Happier Than Ever. Not listened to this one yet, but it's got another nice image of Billie herself on the front. A nice plain sort of background with a nice set list. And then opening it up, we have a nice close-up of Billie and the songs with all their lyrics. And then moving on to the inside, you have more close-ups of Billie for some reason, and both are just standard black vinyls. I was really hoping that these would be coloured, but oh well. Sometimes they say whether they're coloured or whether they're not, and what I've just noticed on this one is this was made on recycled vinyl, so it's a cool looking album, and it saves the planet, I guess, because it's recycled or something. I don't know how recycling works. We just do it. We follow what the government says. So, Iron Maiden Senjutsu is up next, and just to get it out of the way, it's a triple vinyl, my first and only triple vinyl. Yes, my first and only triple vinyl, which is weird. A nice artwork of Eddie on the inside, song list there, image of Eddie there, and another image of Eddie there. And on the inside, it is basically the sleeves, songs, the lyrics, and it is basically just 3 black heavyweight vinyls. I won't get the others out because, quite frankly, it's like 1, 2, 3, and the middle one is a pain. I wish they didn't do it this way, but I guess it's the only way they could have done it. But yeah, it's still a great album, don't get me wrong. It's just annoying that, you know, you kind of have to fidget with the vinyl in the middle. But that's just me wanting to keep the vinyls sort of all nice and neat. So, this one I got drawn to purely as a gimmick vinyl, because this one, as it says there, glows in the dark. And yes, I have actually tested this one, and if exposed to enough sunlight to where it won't damage the vinyl, if it's just passive like sunlight, if it's not left directly in it, it actually glows in the dark really frigging well. I didn't expect it to. The downside is, from what I've been reading on a quick Reddit post that I saw, apparently due to the powder or whatever they used to put in these, apparently the sound quality of the vinyl takes a dip. But as you can see, it's this weird sort of opaque, I don't know if I'm using that word right, this nice sort of opaque white vinyl, which is kind of cool. But yeah, purely got into that one because of glow in the dark gimmick vinyl, essentially. This next one, my mum picked up for me for Christmas, and it is Supergrass, a very spooky looking X-ray image on the front, a cool looking sort of parcel paper image on the back. It's really cool. And then just images of people, I guess the band members, I don't know. And then oh god, another eye-burningly bright. The sun's catching this, and it is really, it's like radiating. It's like I'm gonna catch radiation from this. Another eye-burningly bright coloured vinyl. Literally, if I just keep this in the sun, right, and I look at it from my perspective, it is genuinely like it is radiating radiation. It's a dangerous vinyl. Is that going to be the pinnacle of vinyls, where like it's a vinyl you can taste? Which, yes, I know there is chocolate vinyls out there, but I meant just like normal vinyls that you can lick and taste, like Willy Wonka, like the wallpaper. I'm talking bullshit. The next one you got here. Been talking for too long. The next one I got is, well, the last one I have, thankfully. You don't have to listen to me anymore after this. Is Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday. So a nice, cool image of Nicki on the front, on the back, set list, and then again, it's presented in this nice papery sleeve, and then they're both just standard black vinyls, which is really cool. And so, with that, bar 2 vinyls, which I have on the wall here. One is the Cracker Island picture disc, and the other is the Now Now picture disc. Both I have framed because the picture discs are actually kind of cool, to be honest. But yeah, that was an incredibly extensive look at my entire vinyl library that I have thus far, and it is only going to get bigger and bigger with more Gorillaz releases and more vinyls that I pick up along the way. Many of you will probably wonder why I picked up some of these vinyls still if I don't listen to these particular artists. It's always nice to, in my opinion, for me, if I'm just doing like, cleaning my room or just sat down drawing art, to just be able to stick on a vinyl, and even if it's something I don't listen to, it's background noise, and it just fills the void because I can't draw in silence. The demons get out, and it's not good for anybody. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I shall not take up any more of your time. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment in the comment section below whatever you want to comment. Put pingus or something, I don't know. Engage with the video. My Patreon is linked in my about section. I'm going to end this video because clearly I have no way of ending this video because I'm an absolute mong.